Salut Paulu, this is El Pistachio, and you're watching now the second part of the Zoombinis playthrough. Okay, so we left off here at Shelter Rock. Well, okay, I just need to throw in this before we get started that it is scorching here. It's almost summer. I have to keep my fan off while I record because otherwise all you'll hear in the microphone is so needless to say, I'm suffering, but it's worth it because I want to entertain the masses. All five of you. Okay. So, this is the party we left off with. So I decided that we're going to go take the north path today. Now, note that the north path, it begins with a level called Captain Cajun's Ferry, I believe. That's what it's called in English. And that level is both, well, it can be either the easiest level in the game or the hardest. But it all depends on what you do right here at Shelter Rock. If you plan your team properly and have them all have a common feature in advance, then it's going to be a cakewalk and you'll be out of there in not even a minute. If you have a team that's made up of a complete mishmash of different features, then you're going to have a bad time. And I'll demonstrate in a moment. For now, I will send the team ahead, and I've reviewed the footage of the first part, and I have confirmed that the volume of the music in this game is louder than me, and there's no way for me to lower it. So whenever there's music, I will be quiet, and we'll just resume talking when it gets silent. All right, let's go. Wait, actually, what does it say? Okay, yes, the narrator already explained that. Let's go.
Zoombinis must have something in common with their neighbor to sit on Captain Cajun's ferry.
Welcome to the boat. Now hurry yourselves up and find your seat.
So yes, there's 16 seats on Captain Cajun's ferry. Each Zoomini needs to occupy one. But as the narrator described, each neighbor has to have a common feature. If they don't match, something horrible will go wrong. So I'll use an example is this unique Zoomini here.
Fine, sit wherever you want to. I don't really care.
Now let's purposely pick someone who has nothing in common with him. This one, by example.
Can't sit down.
That's gonna hurt. But yes, the good thing about this level is that unlike the previous three we've seen so far, you have unlimited amount of mistakes. The only way for you to lose the minis is by giving up and going ahead, like clicking this green button here. So you have an ample amount of time to work something out, but of course, like I've mentioned earlier, the best way to plan out is in the previous campsite. So let's just do this instead.
There you go, you got it.
And as you can see, everyone else has poofy hair, so we can just put whoever we want and anywhere we want.
Ah, sure.
Also, for the longest time I thought that that was a white nose he had right here that just vanished, but that's just one eye that's happened to be bigger than the other at the wrong angle. Also, I'm pretty sure Captain Cajun is a frog with pants.
Ah, sure.
But don't get too comfortable. This arrangement will get much more complex in the future levels.
There you go, you got it.
I don't know why he keeps changing his boat. Well, maybe the other ones have to go for repairs. Did this foot just...
Color, flower, and lily pad shape too may be the keys that get them through.
So, for anyone else who's done a YouTube playthrough of the Zoombinis, this level is pretty infamous for how long it just takes to complete. Although there's one that's going to rival that later on. This level is also different from the original incarnation from the 90s, as there's some traits have been removed to restrict the number of tadpoles available. For example, there used to be white-colored flowers, but those are gone now. We just have blue, teal, pink, and red. So I mean, you can guess from this text here, but essentially, each tadpole will stick to a path that matches the color on its back. So your goal is to find the path in advance and then send one through. If you send a tadpole on a dead end, they'll be stuck there forever and presumably will be lost and forced to go back to Shelter Rock. Now the question is though, are those giant tadpoles or are Zoombinis just very, very small? I mean, they're called Titanic tattooed tadpoles, sure, but that could be from the Zoombinis perspective. I like to think that Zoombinis are about cat size. So, yeah, these are just very, very big tadpoles. Color is the easiest one, so we always start with that. It's safer to get rid of all the colors first too, because you know they're not going to bump into each other. If two tadpoles collide, they might turn around. They might have to wait even longer. They might not. If they keep colliding, they might never make it across. Oh yeah. Each tadpole will only do the trip twice. After that, it will just leave. But I won. Okay. X's. Here. Just be safe. Yep. Oh, that should be better if I walk backwards from here on out. Let's see. Poofy. No. So you are a red herring. Oh yeah, if there's multiple paths, they might get a bit lost because of the artificial intelligence involved, but that's okay. Just give it time. Also red herring, because it really wants me to use the lily pads. First, let's send them on its merry way one more time. Okay. Triples? No. Here's some triple. Triple. Here you are. Two-faced Pac-Man. There, that should be enough. We'll just want to wait for the first one to make it back, and then we'll be able to proceed. Yeah, that's where they went. And now we wait. And like a silly goose, I forgot to set a timer again. Oh, well, I'm just going to be at the mercy of the toads. There we go. It's kind of strange the narrator's not congratulating me. Yeah, even they're curious. Okay.
Zoombinis will get a rise out of these stone hexes if they can make the right connections.
One thing I do appreciate about this remake is how much of an upgrade the general art style got. I mean, look at all this. They encompass the whole hexagonal stone design that you find in volcanic areas in Ireland, and made it part of this puzzle's design. And you can even see a little prelude of what's to come. Some ruins where the Mountains of Despair begin. Alright, so we're back to another puzzle that involves so many features. So far, we've seen that there's 2 of those puzzles per route and 1 that does not rely on them at all. I do miss the sound effect where it was a bit of a groan as you held it up. The Zoombini, but looks like that was cut. The neat little detail is that this used to be a dried up river, which is why it's still relevant to the Who's Bayou path. Also, this whole place is electrified. Like Captain Cajun's Ferry, this level is really easy to complete if you plan your team ahead. Whoopsie. Come on.
How fortunate for Zoombinis that you are their guide!
Let's go. They're all getting stuck here. Mad props to the saxophone player.
Amazing indeed! Another relaxing campsite ready and waiting for Zoombinis. And they'll need their rest. The darkest, most dangerous part of the journey is yet to come!
Okay. But no, we'll have to stop here because I don't know how long I've been recording. It's probably been long enough. And I like to do these routes in little intervals for it to be easier to digest. Speaking of digesting, man, this camp is the superior one because cozy wooden cabins and there's ham. So if there's ham, does that imply that the Zoombinis are carnivorous or omnivorous at least? That's a neat little detail. I wonder if anyone played this sound effect here. And the dog heard it and they thought it was a doorbell and they start barking like crazy. That would be funny. I'm being distracted. Video's over now. Bye.